Hey everyone, OniLink here, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami, where last time we took care of a bunch of stuff here in Nagata Forest now that we've saved Dume. We built a bridge, well, built is a word for it, I suppose, across to Taka Pass. We helped out Sleepy the Bear, and we filled out our fishing tome quite a bit. Today, we are heading onwards to Taka Pass to confront the crimson something or other that Susano told us about that has been threatening the people around here. Let's go. Taka Pass lies ahead, great plains in the mountains. Let's prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Well, let's get going, you big furball. So, Taka Pass has been cursed too. I bet we'll find a withered guardian sapling around here. Hopefully, otherwise this place is kinda screwed. Taking a look at our map, good 2/3 of this place is taken over by the curse. Hate that. Alright, well we'll have to find a guardian sapling, hopefully quickly. Hello friends, how are you hanging in there with all this curse zone going on? Oh, what's going to become of me now? That confounded curse zone is causing all sorts of trouble. And my most precious tool of the trade has gone missing, too. I just don't know how I'm gonna make a living anymore. What got stolen from you? No doubt this is the work of those mischievous moles. I bet they're the ones who stole from me. And on top of that, I have to put up with that awful curse zone. Okay, so if I find any mischievous thieving moles, I will get your item back for you. Don't worry, sir. I'll help you as soon as I can. I wonder what's become of Kusa Village now. It's up on Mount Kamiji where the big windmill is. I heard some terrifying growls coming from the shrine there, and I ran down the mountain as fast as my legs would carry me. Then I realized that this area was all cursed too. I never imagined that monsters would come anywhere near us. It looks like the end of the world is finally here. Yeah, it's really not looking good, but I'm working on it. I've got Shinshu Field and Nagata Forest under control. I wonder what's become of Kusa Village up on Mount Kamiji. There were some terrifying growls coming from the shrine there. And this area is all cursed too. I only had one little errand to run in Kusa, but now I can't even get past the city checkpoint to go home. Nothing's good right now. Hello there, merchant! Taka Pass is another place that's changed for the worse. It used to be so nice to relax in the divine wind up here, but now it's just stopped blowing altogether. That means I'm hardly doing any trade in talismans at all. And there aren't many travelers coming by selling things either. A fresh fish from Nagata Forest would fetch a fortune right now, but there don't seem to be any good fishermen there anymore. Anyway, enough of my complaining. Been sent out to buy something, Pooch? Yes, I have. But yeah, no, this guy, if you have any fish, he will buy them for 50% more than you can sell them for elsewhere. Very worth it to do a bunch of fishing and then come here to make some nice money. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to stock up on some feed bags. We need 3 seeds, 5 herbs actually, 5 meat, and 1 fish. Actually, that last one can be basically anything but herbs, but we haven't been using fish for much else, so. Thank you so much, merchant. Let's get going. Got an origin mirror here in case you need to save. Yeah, this place is looking quite miserable. Okay, well, there's not too much to check out around here. To the famous tree, Cherry Breeze. Tree, huh? I wonder if it's one of those saplings. Possibly. It's over this way, but the path is blocked. Well, we know what to do when the path is blocked. Useful, very handy cherry bomb. Love that ability. Always getting us where we need to go. Alright, there are some food bags inside this pottery and these fake horses. So you don't necessarily need to buy everything at the merchant, but you don't know what kind of feed bag you're gonna get, so it's worth stocking up anyway. Hark! The call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. You again? Long time no see. Did you enjoy the little log adventure I prophesized? Why, you. Were you behind that near disaster? Moi? Of course not. I just had a fleeting glimpse of your future. You see, I have the power to see that which is yet to come. Even if it were something you'd rather not know. The half-baked prophet's at it again. If you're so great, then how come you didn't predict Orochi's return? Heh, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Excuse-moi? You say something, my little bouncing friend? That's it. By the way, I saw your battle with the spider lady. A rather clumsy attempt, I must say. Excuse you? You clearly weren't watching clearly, because I two-cycled her. How could a washed-up old wolf like you possibly expect to save the world? Ridiculous. What? You were spying on our battle? And it never crossed your mind that you could help out? Enough talk. There's only one way to settle this. Just go for it. Alright, we have another boss fight against Waka. He is quite a bit tougher than the first fight, actually. He has significantly more health and a few more moves that you definitely want to watch out for. It's tempting to play on the defensive to avoid getting too damaged, but honestly, you just gotta keep going for it. Ow! Yep. I mean, I'm not gonna get a perfect damage, but I wouldn't have gotten a perfect time, because this guy, it's real hard to get a good time on him. Just don't expect it to happen. Best you can do is try and keep an eye on his tells to see what move he's gonna use next. And try and dodge out of the way before that happens. God, rude! Just die, Waka. Not bad, Mushari. What do you mean, not bad? You're all out of breath. What do you want, anyway? Oh, I almost forgot. I had a question for you. Have you been to Lake Harami over on Shinshu Field yet? In the middle stands the Moon Cave where Orochi's spirit was trapped. A barrier has blocked the entrance ever since Tsukuyomi was removed. That means Orochi must still be in there. I want to get through the barrier and enter the cave, but I'll need the serpent crystal in order to do that. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find it, would you? Why do you have to pull out your sword just to ask that? And why do you want to visit Orochi's lair anyway? So then, you do not know? Très bien. So that big windmill. At any rate, I shall just have to find it myself. But before I bid you adieu, I have a prophecy for you. I foresee a doggone difficult quest. Au revoir, baby. Hey, Ami, let's try and beat Waka to that serpent crystal. I can't help feeling he's up to no good. Plus, we just might find a new celestial brush technique, too. Oh, wow, that actually came out really well! That's second best rank on both. Alright then. Yeah, I agree, Yusun. I don't fully trust this Waka. He keeps showing up, beating us up, and then fleeing with cryptic words, and he wants to visit Orochi? I don't trust him. Alright, over here in the water, we've got a little, some bubbles coming up. If you slash where the bubbles are coming from, we get ourselves a stray bead. There was a hidden underwater chest. Alright then. Let's go find that guardian sapling. Now you may have noticed as we were running around, there are quite a few chests that are just kind of on fire. We'll be dealing with those later. We saw some at Madame Fawn's house back in Agata Forest, and we're seeing them here in this tunnel too. Yeah, no, those chests. Someone really doesn't like the contents of those chests is all I can imagine. 'Cause that's not very nice. Alright, heading up this way, following the path further. We got some dead trees to bloom. For a grand total of 3. And thankfully with our golden items, that food just flies right to us. No need to go collect it. And over here, we found it at last. The guardian sapling. Taka Pass is back to normal now. Without the curse stone, it'll be easier to find brush techniques. But first, that big windmill has really piqued my interest. Didn't that half-baked prophet mumble something about it? Oh, whatever. It's not going anywhere anyhow. Let's take a good look around Taka Pass, okay? I'm a bit worried about the people who live around here. Alright! We have an entire new area to explore, so you know what that means. We got another long episode. Alright, let's get this bridge fixed up, which we were actually supposed to do before the Guardian Sapling, but I wanted to bloom it from a distance, because that's actually a little bit easier. If you're over here, it's like really hard to get the camera facing right. It can get annoying. Over here, we've got some nightingales to feed. And heading back across the bridge. Now that this entire area is back to normal, we've got a lot of animals we can feed and a lot of stuff to do. First off, we got some deer over here by this tree. And further along the path, we see a Konohana Blossom. Why, hello there, Konohana Blossom. Just let me go ahead and vine on up to you, and let's see where you lead. Just chain from one blossom to the next. And all the way up here, it looks like we've got a trio of Clovers down there. Oh god, I used up all my ink. Good job, me. I should probably get another ink upgrade soon. Alright, trio of Clovers. Let's go ahead and dig you all up. And that come on, Bloom. And that puts us at a nice 80 praise. Alright, next up, hopping back onto the vines, we've actually got a little bit more to explore up here. Heading way over here. I should probably really give my ink a moment to recharge. Hang on. Okay, we've got an upside down blossom here, so I imagine that's our destination. Or not. Where do you want me to go? Oh, hang on. There's a treasure chest over there. Is there a blossom? There it is. Make it all the way to this rock, and inside the chest we have the tiger statue, our third zodiac treasure. Very nice. Heading back over by the cave, there should be, here we go, horses! Oh gosh. Update on the horses I rode, they were very good. It was very fun. It was a lot of fun. But also it hurt like hell. Saddles are way too wide. Why the hell do people use saddles? Those are very wide, very stiff, not fun at all to ride on. I ended up using a bareback blanket, otherwise my legs were gonna cramp. But yeah, no, I rode a horse for a good 15 minutes, and it was very, very exciting. Alright, heading back through here, if we jump all the way back down, right over here we should have foxes! New animal! Oh, I love foxes. Foxes are great. Alright, you enjoy your meal, foxes. And right over here, we've got ourselves a Clover. What is that, number 21? Very, very nice. Almost to 100 praise. Speaking of, how much is our next upgrade? 250 for the next ink, or we could get the next solar energy now? Oh, I did realize I was doing my cost-benefit analysis a little bit wrong. I was properly calculating it for the astral pouches. It is, you buy an astral pouch, you get however much solar energy you currently have. As extra health. So I was calculating that right, but I forgot to account for the fact that I could get an extra solar energy. That also adds 2 more solar energy via the astral pouches, so turns out the solar energy was a bit more worth it than I thought, so I might be getting one of those upgrades soon as well. I'm not quite sure. We did just run out of ink, but that's because I was just rapidly chaining vines. Normally I don't use ink fast enough for 6 to run out that quickly. I mean, we will be getting to a point in the game where that does happen, where we're going to need way more than 6 ink pots, but it might be a good idea to get another health upgrade too. Alright, coming down here by the merchants, we've got something buried here. We got ourselves glass beads. Alright, next up, heading over to the Origin Mirror and heading due west, we've got a Devil Gate. Hello there, Devil Gate, you need to be dealt with. Alright, who do we got? 2 dead fish? Well, this'll be easy. I slashed both of you, how rude. And yeah, major disadvantage of not using rosaries is this. You can't get 2 enemies at once, really, since it's such a reflectors are such short-range weapons. Well, medium range technically. But with rosaries' long range and whip-like structure, you end up being able to combo enemies together, which is really nice. Alright, let's go ahead and bloom you, Butt Ogre. And down you go. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, we should have another new animal somewhere around here that came back with the Devil Gate. Where are you? There you are. Hello, tigers. Just straight up giant tigers here. You enjoy your meal. Please don't eat me. I am but a wolf god. I only seek to help. Alright, continuing on this way. I see something suspicious. Hello there, mole. Hey, stop right there. How dare you walk around our turf without permission? I won't let you get away with it. I'm Mully of the Molsters. All of the territory beneath Taka Pass is under our control. We can't just allow people to come wandering in as they please. How are we supposed to relax with intruders like you around? I'll have to get you to leave some of that behind to make up for it. You know what I mean, that gold-colored thing used in shops. Huh? Oh, I get it. You're just a pack of thieves extorting money. Well, pigs will fly before you shake us down. We should teach you a lesson. You've got some nerve. Fine, if that's the way you want it, you'll regret this. Come on, man. Molster is a special dust cloud formation. Alright, we've got the molsters to deal with. Pack of moles? Up to no good here in Taka Pass. Ugh. It'll take a lot more than that to hurt me. If you want to fight, let's fight properly. Alright, keep an eye on his dust cloud. And he is gonna try and trick you. God damn it, he almost did too. Ugh. Trying to pick a fight, are you? Then try this on for size. Brush techniques generally won't work on this. Though I think Cherry Bomb does. If you time it well, but Power Slash does not. Ugh. I don't understand it. How do you manage to stand up to our special dust cloud trick? Had enough of hard-headed Ami? That'll teach ya. Don't mess with the gods, Furface. Crime doesn't pay, remember that. Excuse you, Isun. I'm gay. Be gay, do crime. Though not stealing from innocent people who are just trying to get by. Especially in a society where... you know what, never mind. I expect you guys to stay on the straight and narrow now. I do know the difference between right and wrong. It's just that, well, I was lonely. No matter how long I wait down here, no one comes to see me. That's why I behaved the way I did. That's no excuse, you Tsundere mole! I just wanted to get your attention, that's all. Please, White Doggy, will you be my friend? I promise I'll behave myself from now on, honest. You're just what I need, Doggy. If you stay, then I won't have to be lonely anymore. This is just getting stranger by the minute. I know I shouldn't show my feelings like this. I'll go back underground now and shed my tears in private. I suppose it's goodbye then. Come back and visit soon, won't you, Doggy? Okay then. Goodbye, Mole. You have fun with your toxic masculinity. No, but like, being gay, doing crime to like steal from people. Like, don't steal from people who are just trying to get by, especially in a society where people are straight up struggling with all the wealth being funneled upwards. Cough, cough. Alright, let's go ahead and return this. There was an awful curse zone here before, but it's gone now. It should be business as usual again. But those mischievous moles took my most precious of belongings. I can't possibly get on with any work without it. Hey! That's my precious teacup, isn't it? Did you snatch it back from those meddlesome moles for me? Thank you! This is my good luck charm for doing good business. Well, one good deed deserves another. Here. And we got a golden mushroom. Interesting. What do you think? It's pretty impressive, eh? A customer of mine gave it to me as payment a while back. It's got such a divine air, I had no idea what to do with it. It's yours now anyway, Pooch. Do with it what you will. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Alright, heading back out into Taka Pass, let's continue exploring. Over by where the moles were, there should be... Where are you? There should be an animal to feed around here. And the fact that it's nighttime shouldn't be a problem, only the birds disappear at night. And even then, only the sparrows and nightingales. The ones I'm looking for should just be sleeping? Where are they? That's not the animal I'm looking for, but it is one animal I need to get. Shoot. Oh, here we go. Gosh, your draw distance could stand to be better. Hello, boar piglets. And for the first time, they're on their own. No adult boar with them. Alright, another 6 praise for us. Let's head over here and feed that dog we spotted. Hello there, sleepy dog. And then getting onto the pathway and heading this way, we've got another dog to feed. Just rapid fire feeding all the animals, love it. Oh gosh. Hello, demon scroll. Here, I'll go for you first. Alright, and now for the dead fish. You get down here, let me kill you. See, that was easy. That was really easy. They don't stand up to me. Alright, continuing down this path. Also, trick I've noticed while playing this game. Whenever you finish a battle, the camera will automatically realign to where you were going before. So I knew I was heading down this path and I want to keep going down this path, so I just ran right into the barrier where the camera was facing and it took me right where I need to go. Love that. Very convenient feature that the camera reorients like that. The Cutter's House. Strangers not welcome. Interesting. The Cutters live here? Who are they? This place gives me a real bad vibe. I mean, the sky turned red. What the heck? At this single house, the sky turned red. Alright, coming over here, we've got a chest to dig up, giving us another stray bead. And next up, if we look over here, there is a treasure on top of their house, and a vine up there as well. Giving us some more glass beads. Alright, now I'm gonna be honest, I know what this place is like. I want to get out of here before Dave comes, so let's go. Well, let's get out of here. You don't want to hang around the Cutter's house. We'll be getting into them later, but they're not fun people. Oh, I made it. Just before day broke. Alright, let's see. I believe we want to head up this way. As we come to this intersection at the west end of Taka Pass, we're going to turn to the south and we've got a bunch of trees we can bloom. A good 3 of them. We've got some sparrows here. And over here we've got someone to talk to. Hello there. What are you doing? Huh. pushing this wall is exhausting. Ah, have you caught the scent of it too, Pooch? The scent of the secret place that welcomes only the good-hearted. The scent of Sasa Sanctuary. Everyone that tries to go there gets lost around here. But that sacred gate there has to be a clue. This must be the place. And this is just between you and me, but Sasa Sanctuary is where all the sparrows live, right? Well, I saw one of the young sparrow girls coming out of there. So I'm sure the sanctuary must be around here somewhere. Sasa Sanctuary, eh? I saw one of the young sparrow girls coming out of here. So I'm sure Sasa Sanctuary must be behind this rock somewhere. I wonder where that little girl was heading off to. I hope she hasn't gone anywhere near that nasty old couple. But never mind that. I must find that the entrance to the sanctuary. So yeah, interesting. Talking about sparrows? Like the little sparrows we've been feeding, or... Interesting. Anyways, his big mistake is he didn't pass through the gate. Pass through the gate and Sasa Sanctuary opens right up, but we aren't heading there yet. We'll be heading there eventually, but not quite yet. Heading over here, we got more horses to feed. And continuing on to the west, I see 2 more dead trees to bloom. Some foxes to feed. Oh, we are having a very productive day. And we have a friend to speak to. Hello there. There. There it is. My pendulum's calling out to me. The treasure must be buried here. What are you staring at, Pooch? Want to help me dig up the treasure? My pendulum showed me where it was, but I've completely lost track of where that was now. There must be some kind of clue around here somewhere. Treasure you're looking for? It wouldn't happen to be buried under these leaves, would it? Well, nothing we can do about that for right now, so... If we take a look right over here, there is a treasure that we can dig up. You can just barely see it in the grass. And inside we have another stray bead. And I see a devil gate we need to take care of, so let's go get rid of you. Alright, more dead fish. Making it easy for me, game. Okay, I guess you can combo multiple enemies at once, but it's nowhere near as effective without the rosaries. Well, failed to get the second demon fang, but that's fine. And we've got a yellow imp. Disappointingly, I do not have a reflector as my sub weapon, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm so glad we upgraded our wallet, because we are now into the hundreds of thousands of yen. Alright, with that out of the way, we should have some deer to feed. Giving us quite a lot of praise. Somewhere around here, there's another dead tree. And then let's start heading back to the east, since I'm pretty sure we've done a good clearing out of the west end at this point. We've taken care of basically everything. The path I'm taking is basically the whole eastern half, then go along the north end, take care of the west, and then we'll head down south. since south is our final destination. Okay, heading over here, there is a dried out spring. That's rather unfortunate, and of course right next to it is a devil gate. Alright then, Butt Ogre. I'm gonna need you to get cherry bombed. Damn it. Don't move. There we go. So it's a cherry bomb and a slash to knock you into a stun. And finishing things off with another yellow imp. Of course, they just can't get enough of me. Darn, a little bit slow on that fight. Oh well. But the spring is flowing again, and it is beautiful. I love that. Now that we've dealt with the Devil Gate, we also got some deer returning. And I think we've mostly cleared it out now. There is one treasure right over here between these two boulders. There's just a lot of scattered stuff in Taka Pass, it seems like. I'm so glad the spring's back, though. Very beautiful. Now with that, holy bone in our inventory, I believe we've covered everything now. All that's left is to head up this path. Uh-oh, demon scroll. No, not doing that. And up here we've got some monkeys. Hello there, monkeys. I'm gonna give you a fish. And let's get going. Up to, what is that, Kusa Village? Apologies for that, I am back. Had to go check on something back down at the shop. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, let's head on up to Kusa Village. And check out that windmill up here. I will see everyone next time as we go to explore a new town.